Thank you so much for joining us on our wall-to-wall coverage of Tropical Storm Lala. Now, the American Red Cross Pacific Islands region providing disaster relief during this time. Red Cross CEO Molly Schmidt joins us to share the latest. Good morning, Molly.
Aloha, good morning.
Now, as we were just talking about earlier before the break, you know, the south side of the Big Island, South Point, Nahalehu, they have been hit really hard. Can you tell us what has been happening at the shelters on the Big Island and what has Red Cross been doing?
Yeah, aloha. Over the last 12 to 14 hours, the situation has been intense. In the American Red Cross Hawaii chapter, our teams on the Big Island of volunteers have been there working alongside partners and county resources before and throughout Hurricane Lala. You know, overnight, we saw the worst of the storm pass. The Red Cross was there to support the operation of evacuation centers alongside partners and county partners. And, you know, those shelters and those sites housed over 200 individuals across 13 sites across the Big Island, most of those in the south area, as you said, as of 8 a.m. this morning. Right now, there are 6 shelters that remain open to continue to support those in the areas hardest hit, but those numbers are changing as the situation on the ground also changes. So on the Big Island, you know, officials across the state are warning of dangerous conditions and advise people to shelter in place and avoid driving at all costs. The shelters are there and the sites are there for safe refuge, but please, if you can, stay home. Don't get on the roads if possible, but if you need a safe place, we are there for you.
You know, as you said, there were about 200 people who are using these shelters, and we just heard from a press conference earlier that there have been just a handful of people with some critical conditions. Can you tell us the process of what Red Cross does to help in that situation?
Yeah, actually, total statewide is closer to over 460 people across the state have been in shelters and evacuation sites. The 200 was just on the Big Island. But the most vulnerable are those who are in high-risk areas, those who are in immediate needs. You know, the first responders in the counties are there, and they're doing a great job getting out as fast as they can and answering those calls. And so everything that we can do together collectively as a community to look after your neighbor, to help each other, to call on somebody and find out if they need help, particularly those with vulnerable conditions. You know, if you have an auntie that needs oxygen, or you know somebody has trouble walking, please check in on them. That is our neighborly kuleana that we all do across all of our islands.
And I actually do want to talk about the resources. If you guys are in need of more of that, or do you see when people do come into the shelters, do they have their own supplies already?
Yeah, what we've been seeing is that people are listening and they're coming prepared. If you're seeking shelter in one of the evacuation centers, we do advise that you come with your own bedding, your own food, and people are doing exactly that. And the Red Cross and our partners, whoever is running those shelters, is meeting them with comfort and compassion and giving them that safe refuge that they need as an immediate place to seek shelter. If you have pets, they should be leashed, they should have crates, and so far everybody's been doing that. So mahalo for everybody. You know, the American Red Cross is always looking for volunteers. You can help deliver support to your own local community immediately alongside a trained Red Cross volunteer. You don't need any pre-existing disaster training from the Red Cross to be able to volunteer with us today.
Now, we know that Lala has passed the Big Island. Do you know how long these shelters are going to be staying open?
Many of them are closing pretty rapidly. Situations are moving frequently, and the storm is passing over all the islands. So the situation today, as there is first light on the Big Island, is very different than it was 12 hours ago. Kauai is approaching on that one. So every island is different. Every location is different. So please do check the redcross.org/Hawaii. You can check shelter locations or evacuation location sites under Get Help. You can also connect with your or receive information through your alerts through your county system.